Oh no! Oh no! Where did I put that special tea?
The herb pavilion. When you went to brew tea for the pavilion master earlier, did you leave it in the tea room?
Maybe. But he Keijing and the pavilion master are still inside. It is getting late. I'll go get it back tomorrow.
Something's wrong. The sudden heat came too fast and too strong.
Can't suppress it at all.
Could it be because of that tea I just drank?
Did Guanzhou do it on purpose? To use this chance to tie me to the 100 Herbs Pavilion for good? This tea is spiked.
I'm so hot.
You little spirit seed. Absorbing the pill's spiritual energy at will, but ignoring the drug's effect, right? Who do I complain to? I've already broken through to body severance, stage 3. How is this possible? I see. Just realized it was the spirit seed absorbing yin-yang energy just now, accelerating my cultivation speed. No wonder when the drug effect hit, this thing played dead and didn't move. So it wasn't ignoring the drug effect, but waiting for it to trigger, to just reap the benefits, absorbing this purer yin-yang fusion energy.
Guanzhou, you're such an easy woman. How did you turn into this in front of him?
So confused, lost all composure. The dignified pavilion master of the 100 Herbs Pavilion should at least ask for something substantial. Now, look, suffered a loss for nothing, and he is nowhere to be found.
Forget it. I was the one who threw myself at him. Let it be. Oh my god! Foundation, establishment, stage 3! How is this possible? Broke through 3 realms in a row.
Yeah, Shasha, someone from the city.
Early morning. A crisis.
Worse than a crisis. That bastard, Xiao Baiqi, brought his second uncle to start trouble.
Xiao Baichao. That coward who wet his pants and rode out yesterday.
That's him. He is acting like a rabid dog today. At daybreak, he showed up with a large group blocking the entrance to our backup pavilion. And this time, he even brought his backer.
What? Hit the kid. And the old man comes to settle the score.
Yeah, Shao, don't underestimate them. They brought over 100 elite guards this time, clearly here to demand an explanation.
Demand an explanation? What kind of explanation do they want?
That rogue Xiao Baiqi is downstairs, spouting nonsense, saying you injured him yesterday, and insulted the Chengzhufu's dignity. His second uncle directly stated, if today we don't finalize the marriage between him and me, they'll take me away on the spot. They'll forcibly shut down our Baikao Pavilion.
Forcibly shut down Baikao Pavilion, and take you to pay the debt. No need to panic. Since guests are here, we'll just receive them properly.
He seems younger again. And even more charming. How can someone change so drastically in terms of demeanor overnight?
Let's go, Miss Gao. Don't keep the distinguished guests from the Chengzhufu waiting too long.
How does he have my aunt's scent on him?
With Uncle backing me today, let's see whether this Baikao Pavilion still dares to be as arrogant as yesterday.
When did she become so beautiful?
Pavilion Master Gu, the rules of your Baikao Pavilion. I've truly learned them thoroughly today. I want to ask you face to face, why does your Baikao Pavilion act so capriciously?
Young Master Shao, I don't understand what you mean.
A few days ago, with good intentions, I brought generous betrothal gifts and came to negotiate the marriage with Qingtang. And what happened? Not only did you not appreciate the Chengzhufu's goodwill, but you also allowed some reckless, uninvited guest to publicly humiliate me, and even chased me straight out the gate. Is this what your Baikao Pavilion pride yourselves on as hospitality?
Young Master Shao, you can eat whatever, but you can't speak carelessly. That day you forced your way into the inner gate with a bunch of thugs, without even presenting the most basic visiting card.
That arrogant attitude can hardly be called negotiating a marriage, since you chose to barge in with your stuff. Our Baikao Pavilion naturally can't treat you as a guest.
As for your marriage to Qingtang, this matter was originally arranged when the former master was still alive, privately between you and her. After all, the former master passed away many years ago, and Qingtang was young and didn't understand things back then.
She had no idea of the stakes behind an alliance marriage. We can't let a moment of foolishness by the elders tie down her whole life with an empty marriage contract. So, this engagement needs to be changed.
If they really go ahead and change the engagement, win the City Lord's Manor, then lose a perfect opportunity to legitimately control the Herb Hall.
Moreover, now that my older brother has completely fallen out with the Black Fang Gang, without the Herb Hall as that juicy prize to use as a resource and bargaining chip, the Black Fang Gang will really go after the City Lord's Manor.
Master Ji, those words of yours seem to disregard the rules of Cloud Mountain City a bit too much. Even if this engagement was set when Go Qingtang was young, it was still a binding decision, jointly recognized by the two major powers of Cloud Mountain City.
Now you want to change it with a casual word? This way of privately altering a marriage alliance between two families seems inappropriate, don't you think? So this is the mysterious guest who crippled Baichi. Looks barely over 30.
How can his qi and blood be so vigorous?
It is just the terms of the marriage that are changing. If your son has the skill, he can still marry Gu Qingtang.
What do you mean by changing the marriage terms? Master Go, you'd better give the City Lord's Manor a reasonable explanation.
Explanation. Second master wants an explanation. Then allow me, to give you a thorough explanation. Before sunset today, the Herb Hall will release an official marriage notice to all of Cloud Mountain City, whoever it may be. As long as they can marry Gu Qingtang, the young master of the Herb Hall, they will immediately gain half the control of the Herb Hall.
Half the control! Is that true?
Of course, it is true. However, to marry Gu Qingtang, it is not like just any Tom, Dick, or Harry can come. Since he would be the Herb Hall's husband, he must win first place in the Herb Hall's upcoming alchemy competition and take the top prize. If the City Lord's Manor can't even find someone who knows alchemy, then I suggest Mr. Xiao and young Master Xiao wait obediently for the alchemy competition to end. Come celebrate with us at 100 Herb Hall. I'll make sure you both get premium seats.
You're just a guest elder at 100 Herb Hall. Who gave you the right to throw your weight around here? We're conducting official City Lord business, and a nobody like you, a rogue cultivator, dares to interrupt.
Second, I have already transferred half of the operating rights of 100 Herb Hall to Yi Changshen. He is now one of the true masters of 100 Herb Hall. If he so much as farts, everyone here has to come and take a whiff.
When did Auntie start trusting Yi Changshen so much? Giving away half the operating rights just like that?
What a fine 100 Herb Hall.
What a fine Yi Changshen.
Since you, Hall Master Go, have laid it all out, then the City Lord's Mansion will follow your rules.
Whoever wins the alchemy competition gets it, even if that person isn't from the City Lord's Mansion. I hope you won't forget, Hall Master Go. Worthless trash. Get lost!
Auntie, when did my engagement get changed? If the winner of the alchemy contest gets to marry me, then I won't even know who my own husband is beforehand.
Qingtang, don't rush. This is just a temporary measure to deal with the City Lord's Mansion. It is also part of Mr. Yi's plan. If we didn't do this, Xiao Yinkuang would have forced you to live with him today.
Besides, I don't want to marry anyone else right now.
If you weren't such a waste, unable to win over that 100 Herb Hall girl earlier, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Big brother, calm down. This isn't Ben Cai's fault. The key is that guest elder at 100 Herb Hall. I don't know what trick he used, but he now holds half the control over 100 Herb Hall.
Guanru, that woman must have gone crazy. She actually admitted it in public. Now 100 Herb Hall is practically under her sole command.
Just some lousy alchemist. Does he really think holding a few shares can let him turn the whole Yushan city upside down?
A marriage by alchemy contest. This is clearly targeting our City Lord's Mansion. We know nothing about alchemy. No matter what, we must find a way to win that contest. The one who marries her doesn't have to be Xiao Baiqi, but it must be someone from the City Lord's Mansion.
Bruh. The people in our manor are good at murder, arson, and alchemy, but they really don't have the talent for it. Should we hire an alchemist from the black market?
No, black market. Those people are all money-grubbing turncoats. Besides, Stuart Wei is very close with that guy named Yi. Not trustworthy. But
the men we sent to Cloud Meow Sect earlier were ambushed by the Black Fang Gang. Our contact with the sect now has been cut off.
How can we still reach Cloud Meow Sect?
See.
for emergencies, to contact the fourth elder of Cloud Meow Sect, I prepared two options. One is a horse-drawn messenger. The other is a spiritual message. Once activated with spiritual energy, it can urgently reach the fourth elder. But it is expensive. A simple sound. Transfer talisman costs 600,000 spirit stones. That is over half of our manor's annual surplus.
600,000 spirits just to send a short message.
As long as we can swallow the 100 pavilion, this investment is nothing. The fourth elder has already sent a disciple to help us. No need to worry about the rest.
Reporting to the city lord. There's a cultivator outside claiming to be from Cloud Meow, requesting an audience.
Quickly, invite him in, second brother. Look, our help is here.
Pavilion Master Gu. This gathering today is truly unprecedented.
All thanks to you, distinguished colleagues, for gracing us with your...
This assessment will score based on the quality of the pills. 10 is the highest. The highest score wins first place.
What the hell is that guy up to? Not showing up at a time like this. Does he really want me to marry some random stranger?
Third brother.
Something feels off.
Everyone, please quiet down. The rules for the first round are simple. No restrictions on peel formula. No restrictions on technique. Only the final grade of the peel matters. Time starts now!
Big brother, this round is rock solid. Little does he know that this master was brought in from above.
Having a top-tier sect, trained alchemy expert, compete against these backwoods amateurs. It's basically a crushing advantage. If this top prize falls into someone else's hands, I'll write my name backwards.
These wild alchemists, in their whole, have probably never even seen a 5th grade herb. What can they compare with?
But big brother, I'm still a bit uneasy. What if that guest elder of the 100 Herbs Pavilion enters mid-comp? What do we do? Since he can hold the position of chief guest elder at the 100 Herbs Pavilion, his alchemy skill must not be underestimated.
Yanhua, you're just scared out of your wits by that guy named Yi. Let alone that Yi Changsheng isn't even competing now. Even if he did show up, so what?
In front of a true disciple of Yu Miao Sect, he is just a carefree wanderer showing off petty tricks. Could he possibly be a match? The light of a firefly dares to compete with the bright moon.
Phew. That guy named Yi hasn't even shown up yet. He probably already ran off long ago.
Time's up!
3rd grade. Uneven heat. Disqualified.
Shin.
A 5th grade pill!
Ah, it is actually 5th grade! Our Yunshan city hasn't seen one in years. The Chengdu manor truly has deep heritage. They hid it well.
Full pill patterns, spiritual energy, and it's truly a 5th grade masterpiece! A 10 for this quality! In my life, I've only seen a 10 once!
Pavilion Master Gu under everyone's eyes. The quality of this pill is indeed flawless. Giving it 9 points would be hard to justify.
This pill has too much fire energy. The refiner's mind is not upright. Even though the grade is high, I can only give 9 points.
Once a 5th grade pill appears, what is the point of competing? I think the son-in-law of the 100 Herbs Pavilion will definitely be from the city lord mansion.
Yi Changsheng, where the hell are you?
You clearly said you just go to the Black Fanga and hurry back before the alchemy meet starts.
What? Haven't you shown up yet?
Could he really have met with an accident at the Black Fanga? If Yi Changsheng dies...
I don't want to live either!
Pavilion Master Gu, what are you trying to do?
Calm down. Things haven't reached a dead end yet. Anyway, there is still 1 round left. It is almost over. Once the damn meeting ends, I'll go right away. The Black Fang Gang's base.
City lord, something huge happened.
What is the panic? If the sky falls, I'll hold it up.
It just happened now. The Black Fang Gang has been wiped out. What did you say?
Wiped out! The Black Fang Gang stronghold south of the city! Not a single survivor, including their boss!
This must be that top disciple sent by the fourth elder, striking in secret. Truly, the style of a famous sect, decisive and swift, leaving no loose ends.
Brother, the Black Fang Gang was the toughest nut to crack in Cloud Mountain City.
And now they're gone without a sound. Who else could it be?
Aside from a disciple of Cloud Miao sect in this little cloud mountain city, who else has that kind of skill? Those lowlifes of the Black Fang Gang, always throwing their weight around, constantly squeezing favors from our city lord's mansion. Now it is perfect. Saved us the trouble of getting our hands dirty.
So, with that worry out of the way, once today's competition ends, control of the 100 Herb Pavilion will firmly fall into our Xiao family's hands.
As for that guy, named Yi, just find an excuse to kill him. And in all of Cloud Mountain City, there won't be a single stone left to trip us up. Brother, what about Wei Bishi from the Merchant Alliance? Should we give him a warning too? That guy's been getting awfully close to the 100 Herb Pavilion lately.
Have you lost your mind? You know the scale of the Merchant Alliance. All the merchant alliances across the 9 provinces are as big as several dozen. Monstrous organizations like Cloud Miao sect.
That is not something we can touch!
That Wei is just a branch manager. As long as he can still do business and make money in Cloud Mountain City, he won't meddle in territory disputes. The Merchant Alliance only follows rules, never personal grudges.
As long as we don't provoke them, they'll never be a stumbling block.
As expected, brother. You think far ahead.
From now on, the sky over Cloud Mountain City will only bear the name Xiao.
The results of the second round are out. Whoever refined a 4th grade upper tier pill with excellent quality and concentrated perfect score again. Perfect score! Now that little girl from the Kiyo family is part of the city lord's mansion.
Congratulations to this master for winning first place in today's alchemy competition.
According to the rules,
From now on, you are the husband of the 100 Herbs, Pavilion's young master.
Ye Changsheng, you liar. You said you had a solution. But now, there is not even a trace of you.
How dare you! Let go of me! Don't touch me!
Are you sure you want me to let go?
Ah, isn't this the 100 Herbs Pavilion's guest elder?
Why is he wearing the City Lord's mansion contestant's clothes?
How can it be, Ye Changsheng? Big brother, didn't you say?
That was the true disciple, sent by 4th Elder. How did he sneak in?
Impossible. Absolutely impossible.
Didn't you just tell me to let go?
Stop talking nonsense. You're my husband now. Hug me tighter.
Big brother, what is going on here? This guy, how is he wearing the Lord's clothes? And standing here refining pills?
How the hell would I know? Where is the real true disciple? Was he ambushed by this kid?
Where did this come from? In broad daylight! Run around wearing torn pants!
Ye Changsheng, you're despicable and shameless!
How dare you knock me out in a dark alley? Strip me of my clothes and come here to impersonate and deceive!
I am a true disciple under the 4th Elder of the Cloud Mist sect! What you did today! You believe? I will report every detail to the 4th Elder when I return!
I will make sure you die without a burial place in Cloud Mountain City! You, a guy whose spiritual roots were destroyed! How could you sever my hand and foot tendons in one go?
Eat this and your hands and feet can still be reattached.
But you remember this.
If your mouth keeps running off, next time I'll directly cut off your limbs. By then, no pill will be able to save you.
Getting knocked out in that dark alley earlier, I thought he only succeeded by sneaky, underhanded tricks. But he was able to, in a mere jest, injure me at my full strength. This shows that Yi Changsheng's current cultivation level is at least above the 3rd layer of the body, breaking realm. So this is the power of the Kangling root. Even without being in a sex-blessed land with dense spiritual energy, just by idling around in this backwater place, his cultivation can still improve so quickly.
Lord, Envoy, what are you doing? You are a core disciple of the esteemed Yumeo sect. How can you be afraid of him? Some wild cultivator who popped out of nowhere from the mountains.
Bullshit! Who told you he is a wild cultivator? He is a disciple of the Yumeo sect, just like me! He was just sent here by the higher-ups to train in Cloud Mountain City!
Ye Changsheng
joined the 100 Herbs Pavilion! Such a big thing! Yet, your city lords actually dared not to report it! Just wait! Till you!
I don't want to stay in this damn place for one more second. I must rush back as soon as possible. And report this to the fourth elder. Especially that Yi Changsheng has fully taken control of the 100 Herbs Pavilion.
This extremely important intelligence cannot be delayed.
Lord Envoy, you are not allowed to leave now. Stay here and help me kill Yi Changsheng. You can go back and report to the fourth elder afterwards.
Have you gone mad? You actually want to, in full view of everyone, kill a disciple of the Yumiao sect?
What is there to fear? With my peak strength at the 7th layer of the body, breaking round, killing him is a piece of cake. I can guarantee that I'll leave him with only a breath of life. You can personally take him back to the sect to fulfill your mission.
If I can bring back a barely breathing Ya Changsheng, then it is personally presenting the kindling root to the fourth elder. This is definitely a top merit, even if the sect higher-ups blame us later. We can simply say that Yi Changsheng, while in Cloud Mountain City, encountered an insurmountable danger. And I risked my life to save him back.
Yeah, Changsheng, your time is up! Prepare to die!
Ye Changsheng, you were indeed a bit clever. He even fooled me. But I always like to prepare 2 layers of plans. If I lost to you in this one-on-one match, I and these experts I've trained for years would just kill you directly. If Dan beats you, I'll find a private moment later and quietly eliminate you. As it stands now, I have no choice but to kill you publicly.
Show you how, you heartless bastards! Anyone who dares to lay a finger on Yi Changsheng today, my Herb Pavilion will fight to the last man to take you down with us!
Steward, wait! Your black market alliance has stood neutral in Cloud Mountain City, always remaining absolutely impartial.
This is a personal feud between the City Lord's mansion and the Herb Pavilion. Why would you break the rules and side with Yi Changsheng?
Lord Xiao, if your ears are stuffed with donkey hair, I don't mind speaking louder. Yi Changsheng is my sworn brother. What do you think? Should I side with him?
Could it be?
That this kid has long become a core figure in the Alliance, with even the Alliance headquarters backing him in secret. If that is the case, laying a hand on him today, those protective mad dogs in the Alliance will absolutely tear the City Lord's mansion, not even leaving a bone behind.
When did you become sworn brothers with Steward Wei? Brother. And I, the master of the Herb Pavilion, knew nothing about it.
We had a drink a while back, got along well, so we just became sworn brothers on the spot. What? Pavilion Master, cool. Are you going to control who I befriend too?
I wouldn't dare control you. You've already flipped the sky of Cloud Mountain City upside down.
Big brother! What do we do now? That old man brought in the Alliance. Do we still fight or not? If we really offend the Alliance to death, all our resource channels will be cut off from now on.
At this point, there is no way back. The City Lord's mansion has sent everyone out. He even used the Black Fang Gang as a sacrifice. If we don't swallow the Herb Pavilion today, tomorrow the City Lord's mansion's authority will be completely discredited in Cloud Mountain City.
Besides, that troublesome sect disciple is still here. If we concede this round, we won't be able to get past Kurongzhe later. Worst case, we chop this kid up, and I'll personally go to the Alliance branch to apologize, betting half the family fortune. I refuse to believe the Merchant Alliance would fight to the death over a dead man.
Get him! Ignore everyone else! Take down Yi Changsheng!
Hey, kid! Die! It is over. It is over! The City Lord's mansion is forcing a loose-los! Yi Changsheng is such a day!
City Lord Xiao still got that short fuse. Too bad. You picked the wrong person to piss off.
Man, this guy's backer has one hell of a temper.
City Lord Xiao, from today on, Cloud Mountain City might still be under our Cloud Mist sect's control, but from now on, your Xiao family will be wiped out.
What kind of monster are you? That power just now was definitely not yours.
Not a slow thinker. What? You can spend 600,000 spirit stones to call him back up from Cloud Mist sect.
And I can't.
An immortal! A living immortal, descending to the mortal world!
Damn, it is Su Jiehe.
That crazy woman who kills without blinking! What is she doing here?
She is so beautiful, and yet so terrifyingly powerful. Yi Changsheng, how did he ever get to know someone like her?
Little girl, don't look at me like I'm after your food.
Here.
Thank you, Senior, for saving us. My husband owes you a debt of gratitude. The 100 Herb Pavilion will repay it twofold.
Your husband? Huh? Not bad. Ye Changsheng fools around in this backwater for a few days and even tricks himself a wife. Pretty smooth, huh?
Sister Sue, let's catch up later. I still have some loose ends to tie up here.
You gotta drag me into this dirty work. Guess I'll have to tell the fourth elder later that his disciple got caught up in the fight between the Blacktooth gang and the City Lord's mansion, and unfortunately got killed.
From start to finish, I was just a piece of meat on their plate. Now, it is time for the meat to hit the pot. What City Lord position? What grand plan to swallow the 100-herb pavilion? In the face of absolute power, it is all a joke.
It is completely over. 100 years of the Xiao family's legacy, all ruined by me!
What else is there to say?
I've run Cloud Mountain City for all these years. Thought I hadn't slipped up. Even that mess with the Black Fangang, I used it as a decoy. I just can't figure it out. A rogue cultivator who just showed up.
How did you play this game like this?
Death is at your door. Stop worrying about the game.
Nothing more to say. Just get on with it! What are your orders, boss?
Xiao Yinghuan is dead, but the City Lord's mansion probably still has plenty of leftover mess. If you don't finish off, it'll come back to bite you. Brother Wei should know that better than me.
You're absolutely right, boss. This dirty work of wiping out a family. Our merchant alliance does it best. If we don't root out the Xiao family, they'll trouble us behind our backs.
Then I'll trouble the Merchant Alliance brothers to make a trip.
You heard my boss, right? To the City Lord's mansion! Kill everything that breathes! Don't even spare the dogs! Yes!
Boss, the main show is over. I'll take the Merchant Alliance disciples back. The City Lord mansion treasure is all sealed up. Not a scrap touched.
Nothing missing.
Since you trusted me with this task, boss, there is no way I'd line my own pockets. The Xiao family's century of accumulated wealth, spirit stones and artifacts alike, filled over a dozen big storerooms. I had them all sealed. Didn't take a single coin out.
Thanks for your hard work, Brother Wei. Come drink with us at the Merchant Alliance another day.
Then I'll have top-grade spirit wine ready at the Alliance, brother. Always awaiting your arrival, boss.
Pavilion Master Ge. All obstacles in the City Lord's mansion are cleared now. If you go take over the mansion now, the timing is perfect.
He really did it. He placed the whole Cloud Mountain City in my hands. This is the position of City Lord, and he gave it to me without even blinking. Aren't you coming with me?
Without proper title and authority, what would I do there? The head of the 100 Herbs Pavilion taking over the City Lord's mansion. That is the proper way.
Disciples of 100 Herbs Pavilion, follow me to the City Lord's mansion. Take over the city's entire defense.
I deliberately gave the token to Guangzhou in front of everyone, just to indirectly tell all factions. From now on, this city is under Guangzhou's rule. And whoever dares to touch Guangzhou must first ask me, Ye Changsheng, if I'll allow it.
Well, Ye Changsheng has only been in Yunshan City for a short time, and he has already taken over the whole city. The foundation, our sect worked so hard to build, you just threw it away that easily.
Senior sister, you're joking. The City Lord's mansion still has its foundation. It is just that the leadership changed. The previous leadership favored fourth elder. With a new leader, Yunshan City naturally leans toward Elder Su's faction.
That old bastard fourth elder always likes to oppose our master in the sect. Now that we cut off his lackeys and put our own people in place, this deal is a win, no matter how you look at it.
You're clever.
When I first saw you yesterday, I thought your recovery looked too drastic. I remember when I first met you in the chores yard. You were an old man with wrinkles and white hair. But now, you've turned into a tough guy in his early 30s. Is that really your face? What kind of heavenly treasure did you eat?
Don't touch my husband.
Skip the tea. I've been traveling back and forth, and right now I just want to hear something interesting. Talk.
You, an old laborer with one foot in the grave. How did you suddenly transform into the hidden master of Yunshan City? My master went through great trouble to save you with an 8th grade rebirth pill. Not so you could play king in the mortal world.
Senior sister, you're wronging me. When I left the outer sect, I had nothing but a ragged foundation. If I didn't find a backer and get some resources, I wouldn't have survived this month.
Coming to Yunshan City was pure accident. But I discovered there is a very interesting profit chain here. The Xiao family of the City Lord's mansion has been secretly siphoning off massive resources every year.
Siphoning off resources. This little bit from you. Such meager supplies are worth your time.
If it were ordinary resources, it is definitely not worth it. But if it is the logistics of smuggling Wind Pavilion, and the contact is the fourth elder of the sect.
You cut off the fourth elder's source of income.
More than just cut off. I didn't just cut off his income. I used the Black Market Alliance's hand to take down the entire Shao family.
That old man, the fourth elder, usually in the sect, likes to skim pills and medicinal ingredients. The peripheral forces he cultivated are like blood-sucking parasites. You pulled out that blood vessel of his. If he finds out the truth, he'll absolutely skin you alive.
So this big black pot has to be passed to someone else. Right now, the City Lord token of Yunshan City is in the hands of the 100 Herbs Pavilion Master. No matter who the fourth elder sends to investigate later, the books will only show a mess.
Did you start planning from the moment you entered Yunshan City to lay out your strategy and seize control of the entire Yunshan City?
I'm not doing this for myself, but for Elder Su's sake. You'll see, the fourth elder is always up to petty theft. Elder Su is an upright person, doesn't build forces outside the sect, and might end up being controlled by others in the future, even if he doesn't think about it himself. Elder Su saved my life. Naturally, I belong to Elder Su's faction, so I have to help Elder Su plan.
I didn't expect that you were actually thinking about Master. Well done, Ye Chengsheng. I thought you, old man, would be lucky just to survive. Now you've not only reached the Duantai realm, but your mind is even sharper. Or were you already thinking this way back in the sect, pretending to be weak on purpose? Sister Su, you're overthinking it.
Back then, just surviving was hard enough for me. I didn't dare have any extra thoughts. By the way, sister, this time, when I return to this, please don't tell the sect about me reaching the Duantai realm. I'm afraid of those people. Don't worry. I understand what you mean.
Your sister here isn't brainless. A person who should have died of old age suddenly becomes young again, and even breaks the prohibition if this news gets back to the sect. Those old freaks will probably treat you like a living medicine and study you inch by inch. Since the master protected you, I won't go out of my way to stir up trouble. Ye Changsheng, I wiped out those bandits for you, but I also killed a few Wuji sect disciples on the side. Still, I don't know if the Wuji sect will trace it back to me, but their disciples died in Cloud Mountain City, so the first place they'll investigate is Cloud Mountain City. You need to figure out how to handle it.
Take care, senior sister.
Yeah, Changsheng, explain yourself! What do you mean by calling off the engagement?
Come with me to 100 Herb Valley now.
What for?
How did it go?
Master, you should have seen it. Steward Wei in Cloud Mountain City. He is someone who walks tall there, but when he saw Yi Changsheng, he was like a mouse seeing a cat. He called him Big Brother on the spot. I'm a reasonable man. If we're going to snatch a bride, it has to be with real skill.
The petty scheming of mortal factions. Is that really worth coming back just to tell me about it?
If it were just a bride snatching, would I be this excited? The point is, he replaced the Lord of Cloud Mountain City.
What did you say?
The Xiao family was in cahoots with the City Lord's office, so he took them both out. Yeah, Changsheng even set up what was left of the Black Fang Gang. To the outside, he made it look like a black market turf war and an internal power struggle in this. Now the City Lord's office is run by his own people.
He thought it through carefully. But for 100 a pavilion, is it worth all that trouble?
Master, that is not the point. Ye Changsheng said. He said you only know how to train hard and don't understand how to build in. Cloud Mountain City is the first base he set up for you outside the sect.
A cultivator should just return to simplicity. I don't need any of that.
Oh, one more thing. Ye Changsheng has reached the body-severing stage.
His lifespan is exhausted, and his meridians have long withered. Where did he get the spiritual energy to break through? Ye Changsheng, I'm going to take you down today.
What got into you? Just talk it out.
Broken body realm. Level 5. Broke through 4 levels. Just by sleeping. What exactly is this spirit seed?
Master, take a look at this first.
Why show me this portrait?
Master, the person in this painting is Yi Changsheng. He has become young again. That old man had this trick up his sleeve all along.
The Kong spirit root truly steals the wonders of creation.
The spirit god sect has started sending disciples down the mountain for training. They say it is to practice, but really, it is to show off their power.
Practice. Easy for them to say. What we ordinary disciples have to fight them with.
If we take the challenge, we'll just end up humiliated.
Thank you. Our resentment is gone. We can now be reborn.
Mom. My good girl, these years have been so hard on you.
Young man, Qingtang, I'll leave him in your care.
You could see my parents when you came to 100 Herb Valley before.
Yeah. I promised them before they'd take care of you. So whether there is a marriage pact or not, I will take care of you.
You said you promised them earlier. When did you meet my parents?
Your parents' encounter while escorting medicinal herbs was no accident. It was a joint effort by the City Lord's Mansion and the Black Fang Gang. The Black Fang Gang lured the beasts, and the City Lord's Mansion cut.
They left your parents trapped in that valley.
Since you know the truth, why have you been hiding it from me?
Knowing how impulsive you are. If you found out the truth, you'd have stormed the City Lord's Mansion with your sword.
Could the 100 Herb Pavilion survive that kind of trouble?
I'm not that reckless.
Why do I feel like I have endless energy?
Of course you do.
You're already at Qi refining level 8.
I haven't even trained in any techniques.
If I, Wei, dare to betray my big brother Yi Changsheng in the slightest, may heaven and earth destroy me. May my soul be erased forever, never to be reborn.
I was just using my status to pressure him up, testing his loyalty.
How did a few words make him pull out the heart, Demon Vow?
Brother.
Senior brother, disciple token of Yu Miao sect.
This time, we go down the mountain. Probably won't be back for 2 years. Within 2 years, I'll help you become the chief.
But only if all your resources serve me alone.
Yeah.
From now on, your little brother's life is tied to yours.
The Merchant Alliance shipped a batch of goods earlier to a place called Fengyun Pavilion. Do you know the details?
Big brother wants to move against Fengyun Pavilion. They are definitely no pushovers. Their skill is at least comparable to a medium-sized sect. They monopolize high-level spirit, creatures across several continents.
Pre-sale.
They buy younglings cheap from various pre-sale sects and resell at a high price. They also have secret breeding bases. A single mutated youngling easily goes for millions of spirit stones or more.
This old bastard was using retail sales as a front
to launder all the black market operations outside the sect.
Clean.
Chief! You died so horribly!
Yu Miao sect!
That old bastard Kurongzhen wiped us all out!
Who are you? Why are you here to collect the bodies of Heya Gang?
Spare me, immortals! My name is Yi Dong. I grew up in Heya Gang. The chief thought I had no talent for cultivation, so he made me infiltrate the City Lord's mansion as a servant. I've always been the chief's spy inside the mansion.
Since you're a spy, then tell me, how exactly did Heya Gang fall?
It was all that old bastard Xiao Yingheng's scheme. He hosted a group of mysterious guests from Fengyun Pavilion. I was serving tea, and heard with my... They plotted that the Xiao family would swallow up Yanshan City's businesses. Heya Gang was in the way. The Fengyun Pavilion, when Heya Gang let their guard down, took them all out.
Senior brother Zhou, the Xiao family alone couldn't have hurt junior brothers. It must have been Fengyun Pavilion who made the move. This grudge must be avenged!
Fengyun Pavilion is about the same size as our Wuji sect.
For a few outer disciples, you want to start a war between our sects.
No one dies in vain. No one dies in vain. Herb, taking advantage of the City Lord's mansion, being wipe out the Xiao family. It'll count as revenge for our gang brothers.
Wind and Cloud Pavilion, her pavilion. The fish has taken the bait.
Ye Zhou, from now on, the Wuji sect can give you resources to rebuild the Black Fang Gang. I order you to rebuild the gang within a short time. Can you do it?
Grateful for the trust of the Wuji sect elders. I will not fail the mission.
The Wuji sect's succor really plays along.
Where have you been these past few hours? The Commerce Alliance said you left before dark. I searched the black market and didn't see you.
Went outside the city to handle something. What? Young pavilion master afraid I'd run.
Who is afraid of you running? I'm not afraid you'll die out there with no one to clean up after.
Relax. I won't die anytime soon. I've got some leads on the wind and cloud pavilion matter.
Wind and Cloud Pavilion. You want to take on that beast, taming behemoth.
Cloud Mountain City is too small. Too small for a person to even turn around. I promised someone. Within 2 years, help him become the chief. First, I have to move a few stumbling blocks.
Fourth Elder, explain this. This batch of goods with a Commerce Alliance seal. Why is the payee written as your name?
Fourth Elder, you have quite the nerve.
Did you find out clearly what exactly is going on? Those stupid dogs from Wind and Cloud Pavilion must be crazy.
Reporting to Master, this batch of goods was not sent by Wind and Cloud Pavilion. The Shell family of Cloud Mountain City was destroyed. Herba Pavilion used the City Lord's Mansion's name to send it through the Commerce Alliance's label. Just to spite you. And expose this connection to the sector leader.
It must be Yi Tengxiang Sui. Even if her pavilion had the biggest nerve, they couldn't have come up with such a clever trick. This move is brilliant. Not only does it get out of my control, it uses this dirty cargo to have the sector leader's hands suppress me, giving me a reason not to strike at them.
Master, are you talking about that waste who came back from the dead? How could he have such methods?
Behind him stands Su Mengyao. Without me even knowing, the power in my hands has already been integrated under his command.
This is no way a waste works. This is clearly Su Mengyao using his hand
to cut off my wings. And you, my directed disciple, can't even match the cunning of a century-old fool. All your years of cultivation have been wasted.
Master, you are right. Should I handle it myself? Go to Cloud Mountain City and kill Ye Chengcheng.
No need. The sect leader just publicly reprimanded me in front of everyone. If you run off to Cloud Mountain City to kill now, are you afraid he won't find an excuse to depose me?
So we just do nothing.
Let him enjoy himself a little longer. Now isn't the time to provoke Su Mengyao.
Back so early from outside. Where did you go? 5 million spirit stones. What exactly is Wuji sect planning?
That leading senior brother saw me as honest and simple. Used this money as startup funds to have me rebuild the Black Fang gang as a pawn.
Wuji sect still hasn't given up on Cloud Mountain City.
Why? Resist. Someone's willingly paying us to build our forces. Pick some people from the Her Pavilion and the City Lord's Mansion. By day, they're guards. At night, a change of clothes makes them Black Fang gang elites. At year-end, toss some resources to Wuji sect and call it done.
Treating a major sect like an ATM and free muscle. I'm not even a tenth as shrewd as him.
Auntie, my husband is impressive, right? He can toy with Wuji sect.
Qingtang has already fallen for him. But I've been too ridiculous.
The pill-making marriage contest was just a front.
I never agreed to this betrothal.
Auntie, how can you do this?
I'll be in seclusion for the next month, unless it is urgent. Don't bring anything to me until I come out.
Big brother
spent 4 million spirit stones to ship waste pills from every trade alliance. Does he think he has too much money?
Sai, I can't figure it out. Fine, I'll stop thinking. In a month, we'll know the answer.
Brotherly, it is already past midnight. Can we catch a quick nap?
If you want to die, break your own legs. Don't drag me down with you.
This evening, the young miss came to inspect personally. She gave a strict order. Anyone who disturbs her husband's seclusion will have both legs broken
and be banished from Cloud Mountain City.
My goodness, who would dare to fall asleep now?
Qingtang, stop pacing. For the past month, you've been standing guard here for 6 hours every day. You haven't even looked at the account books.
But Auntie, it's been a whole month since he went in.
Not a single sound from inside. That's a bill for 4 million spirit stones. What if he gets something good out of eating them?
Ye Chengsheng always acts steadily. Since he asked for those waste pills, he must have his reasons.
Husband, what level are you at now?
About the engagement cancellation, she wouldn't listen at all.
Even if we brought every spirit beast from Cloud Mountain City, they couldn't finish it all in a month. What kind of monster is this man?
Body severing stage, 9th layer. Just one step away from foundation establishment.
You're amazing, husband. I'll have 100 herb hao prepare top grade pills for you. Eat more and try to reach foundation establishment tomorrow.
Already so wasteful before even marrying him. Only a mature, rational me deserves Yi Changsheng.
The City Lord's mansion still has plenty of resources. If you need them, I can have them sent over.
Auntie. Ye Changsheng is my husband, and also your nephew. Don't even think about making a move on your own nephew.
You're the only one who acknowledges this merit. None of us do.
He's now half owner of 100 herb hao, so naturally, I belong to him. Keep your City Lord's mansion resources for yourself. I'm afraid someone might use delivering resources as an excuse to run to my husband's room every day.
Alright everyone, calm down. My cultivation is stuck at the 9th layer. I need to find something to break through the bottleneck. Otherwise, no matter how many pills I take, it's useless.
What do you need?
I can't tell you that for now. I need to go somewhere else.
Big brother, you've come out of seclusion. Body severing stage, 9th layer.
Take this to nourish your body.
A 5th grade pill! Big brother, this is too precious. I am unworthy of it.
I said take it, so take it. Since you're my own brother, Ye Changsheng, I can't let you run errands with those scrawny bones. My cultivation is stuck at body severing 9th layer. I'm always a bit short of entering foundation establishment. Your merchant alliance has wide connections. Intelligence. Wang Guang, help me look up something.
What are we looking for?
Kangling seed.
Boss, you mean the Kangling seed? This thing, 1,000 years ago, when the spiritual energy of heaven and earth, it rarely appeared afterward. The latest discovery was 200 years ago, by a powerful being called Old Man Bodhi. He found one in an ancient secret realm. After picking it, the spiritual energy quickly dissipated.
Boss, the ancient text clearly states that the Kangling seed can only be effectively used with a legendary top-grade spiritual, the Kangling root. What do you need it for?
Old Wei, there are things you only know part of, not as a whole. If I know the method to use the Kangling seed in alchemy, I am absolutely certain I can refine a 6th grade pill, or even 7th grade.
6th grade, 7th grade. In a remote place like Yunshan City, a single 5th grade pill can make all factions fight tooth and nail. If we could take a 6th grade pill to auction, the profit would be enough for me to strut around in front of the entire Merchant Alliance leadership. Walk sideways.
Boss, rest assured, I will send a secret message right now. Contact our colleagues across the Merchant Alliance. No matter the cost, even if we have to turn over the entire cultivation world, we will dig out the leads on the Kangling seed for you.
Go handle the search as soon as possible. I came today also to give you another task.
Boss, just tell me.
The plan to push you into the position of Merchant Alliance Chief. I have already drafted it.
Boss, the chief's position depends on real silver and gold turnover. Even if we scrape the land of Yunshan City clean, that turnover compared to the dozens of cities in the chief's hands is just a drop in the bucket.
Who told you that I want you to scrape the land of Yunshan City to earn results?
Then, where will these results come from, out of thin air?
Currently, the Baikal Pavilion is indeed insignificant. But if in the future, the scale of Baikal Pavilion is dozens of times larger than now, or even 100 times. Baikal Pavilion is indeed all the rage in Yunshan City now.
But to expand it dozens or 100 times, how do you plan to do it?
This is not just big talk. That can be filled with real gold and silver.
Don't worry about the specifics for now. I only ask you one thing. That batch of waste pills I told you to collect before, how many can you still get through the Merchant Alliance channels now?
Don't worry, big brother. As many as you want.
Get me another order worth 5 million spirit stones too. But I'm short on cash right now. You'll have to front the cost.
Big brother!
You're treating an outsider like an outsider! Big brother, you gave me high-grade pills without blinking an eye. And you're plotting to get me the chief position. Do you think I can afford a measly 5 million spirit stones? Forget 5 million. Even if I had to lose everything I own. If it is useful to you, big brother, it would be the fortune I've earned over many lifetimes.
Alright. I know you're loyal. I want that waste pills delivered within half a month.
Rest assured, big brother, if a single waste pill is missing in half a month, you can hold me directly responsible.
What the hell? Lao Wei spent 1 million spirit stones on waste pills. Why collect that many dregs?
Boss,
Did Lao Wei come into money? Is he messing with us? If he really uses them as fertilizer, the spirit herbs grown from that would probably become sentient.
Since Lao Wei's sticking his neck out for the chop, we'd be fools not to take the knife. Go to the spirit peel sect, purchase waste peels, pull out those broken spirit boats from storage, gather the men.
How is this possible? Those were clearly waste pills. Refining waste pills back into normal pills. Not only have I never seen it, I've never even heard of it before. Good work, Changsheng.
You're amazing. Husband, how much would it be worth if we sold all these pills?
I did a rough calculation. This batch of pills, made from 5 million in capital, can sell for 2 billion spirit stones.
2 billion? Changsheng, are you sure you didn't miscalculate?
Only more, not less. If we take it to the Merchant Alliance high-end auction, it could double.
How did the spirit seed grow so fast? Is it because of the massive absorption of waste pills? The impurities.
Hey, can you hear me? Miss, we've never met before. Without even a greeting, you just moved right into my elixir painting. Isn't that a bit against the rules? Cat got your tongue. Or can't you understand plain English? If you really won't speak, I'll just treat you like a dead object.
This woman is definitely a living ancestor you don't mess with. The sword intent she casually showed could slice me into sashimi. Luckily, she doesn't seem to mean to attack, as long as I don't stuff myself and bother her. She is as quiet as a decoration. My vital energy is this wrecked, and I still have this much strength. Isn't that the sword intent that nearly killed me just now? Exactly the same. Could that woman be refining sword intent with my spiritual energy? Because our spirit's seeds are linked. A part flowed back into me along the meridians. So, without even realizing it, I've actually been using her sword intent. Damn.
I, Yi Changsheng, have dug the ground in this life, eaten grass, swallowed waste pills, schemed against people.
These hands
have hardly even touched a proper mystic sword. At most sliced some barbecue twice.
And now, I've become a master-wielding top-grade sword intent.
Big boss, that volume you just reported is the amount the 100 Herb Pavilion will ship through our Merchant Alliance next.
You have doubts?
Not doubts. It is just my old bones can't take it. 10 million second-grade pills. Just thinking about that scene, I dare not imagine how terrifying it would be.
Don't worry about the bookkeeping. Just tell me, if all these pills are sold out, and the funds belonging to 100 Herb Pavilion are collected and handed over, how long would that take roughly?
The quantity is too huge. The few regions around Cloud Mountain City can't possibly absorb it all. We'll have to dispatch them in batches to farther merchant alliances. Separate transport takes time. Clearing the way along the routes takes time. Counting all sorts of miscellaneous losses. It'll take about a month.
About that thing I asked you to look into last time. Did you find out where the Kangling seed appeared?
The info was found, according to a Zhou from the Merchant Alliance. Even a nascent soul realm, old monster going in, wouldn't guarantee they could come out intact.
Since we know about the Kangling seed's whereabouts, we have to go there. Good timing. Selling the pills means we've got nothing to do with this. Just take a look.
Big brother, you really want to deliver it? You really want to take the risk?
Take care of Baikal Pavilion's accounts. While I'm away this month, don't let any business go wrong.
Do you really have to go?
I know this thing well. Even Nathan's soul stage. Masters never came back. What cultivation level are you at right? Even if you insist on going, I have to go with you.
No. This trip takes at least a month round trip. You know the situation at Baikal Pavilion right now. Multi-million level orders are about to roll out fully. If I leave, who else? But you can keep this brand afloat.
You always manage to find a reason no one can refuse.
I'll finish the job within a month. When I come back, just take care of things at home.
Old sir, we're heading the same way. Here is some silver. Can you give me a ride?
Since we're going the same way, don't mention money. Just hop on.
What a nice ox.
This ox is older than you.
This old man probably thinks I look young, doesn't know my actual age. If we really count rings on the bones, if this ox were older than me, it would have shed its mortal form and become a spirit long ago.
This ox cart has been bumping along for at least half an hour. How come I haven't seen a single bird?
Since I've got nothing to do, I know some divination. Want me to tell your fortune?
Your fate is very strange. First half of life, full of ups and downs. Second half seems covered in a layer of fog.
That line, the blind fortune teller at the Mountain City Bridge, reels it off to people 800 times a day.
You really got it right, sir. My first half was rougher than most.
He needs to take the left path. You need to take the right path. We have to part ways here. 1 in a million chance to survive. One piece of advice. All things must break from within.
May I ask your name, old sir?
Floating life is inherently without cool weather. Nice autumn.
How strange.
Master, you're finally back.
Qiaoyun, how come after not seeing you for a while, there is more worry on your face?
Master, before you went down the mount, you told me not to compete or strive. Disciple, I sent a letter asking if you wanted to attend the Holy Spirit Assembly, but you didn't reply. So I didn't attend. Otherwise, that Saintess role wouldn't have gone to him. Zhou Yimu came. Her entire bone structure and cultivation. That was obtained by stripping someone else's immortal marrow.
Welcome back to the palace, Elder Wu Wei.
Brother Yi, where are we going now?
Big brother will take you somewhere to hide from some bad people.
What do bad people look like?
They look fierce, unreasonable. These persistent bastards chased us for 5 days and nights and still won't stop. This girl has no idea that her grandparents have been killed. She doesn't even have a home anymore. Taking her into the valley is like bringing fresh meat to feed wild beasts. I have to find a place to settle her down. Girl, let me ask you something. Has your family made any enemies?
Grandpa and Grandma are very good. Many people gave me nice food during New Year.
This greedy girl, is there anything else in your head besides food? Now the only thing I can do is find a busy place and ask around. See if this girl has any other relatives nearby.
Sir, eating or staying?
First, bring food, 2 plates of spiced beef, then a few hot dishes. Did this girl not get enough to eat at the Merchant Alliance? Send her to me.
Full or not, you guess.
Another 20 din of cooked beef.
Add some hot stir-fried dishes.
Got it. I'll go urge the kitchen now.
Shopkeeper, wait. I have some pills here. I'd like to sell.
Where should I go? If I go to the Merchant Alliance in Snowwind City, is this road safe?
Sir, you two are from out of town, right?
That is right. I was originally bringing this girl to Snowwind City to stay with a relative.
Oh my. Sir, you're really lucky to be alive. It is fortunate you only just came from out of town now. If you had gone a few days earlier, your relative would be nothing left, not even bones.
What do you mean by that, innkeeper?
You see, sir, you don't know the whole story. Just a few days ago, a huge incident happened in Snowwind City. The largest trading house in the area, which is that Merchant Alliance branch you were asking about, was completely wiped out. They say that night, the Merchant Alliance ran with blood. Not a single soul was left alive, young or old. Even ordinary folks barely connected to the Alliance were all killed too. It was a terrible tragedy.
This Merchant Alliance branch must have offended someone extremely powerful to strike so ruthlessly. So that means Snowwind City is a dangerous place now.
You absolutely cannot go there. It is completely chaotic over there now. Anyone who goes in will be unlucky. I advise you, sir. It is best to stay at our inn for a few more nights.
Wait until the trouble in Snowwind completely blows over. Then you can go look for your relative. If you really must leave urgently, then take a detour around the Cold Beast Valley ahead as soon as take this little girl quickly and go seek refuge with other relatives elsewhere.
I can skip Snowwind City, but Cold Beast Valley is the only way to break through to Foundation establishment. If I detour around it, where would I find the Azure Spirit Pearl?
Innkeeper, if I don't go to Snowwind City, I'd like to go into the Cold Beast Valley ahead and try my luck to gather some herbs. If I want to cross through Cold Beast Valley, is there any relatively safe way?
No. Sir, please don't joke. What place do you think Cold Beast Valley is? Even groups of cultivators who go in wouldn't dare say they can come out alive. And you're bringing a child. That is just giving free food to the beasts inside. No way. Really no way.
Sir, it is not that I'm deliberately hiding things from you. It is just that road is too dangerous. But since you've pressed me this far, a way is not completely impossible.
Tell me in detail.
There is a town at the entrance to Cold Beast Valley. Those who've been living on the edge of death for years, traveling cultivators, and some local hunters with real skills. They usually gather in that town. Big merchants or alchemists need special materials from the Cold Beast Valley. They often post bounty quests in that town.
Sir, if you have some extra money, enough to spare, you can go to that town, hire a few high-level bodyguards, have them accompany you into the Cold Beast Valley.
But sir, you must remember one thing.
No matter how much you pay, they can only take you along the hidden path on the edge of the valley. Absolutely, do not take the main road that cuts through the core area. If you take the side path, you'll just skim the edge of the valley. The road is a bit rough, but with luck, you'll get through quickly.
Shopkeeper, what if I insist on taking the main road? What would happen?
Sir, please don't say such unlucky things. What would happen on the main road? A while back in this area, there was an extremely powerful cultivator. Relying on his great abilities, he insisted on striding down the main road through the Cold Beast Valley. And what happened? He went in, and not a sound was heard. To this day, no one has even seen a single complete bone. What cultivation level was that cultivator?
I heard from those rogue cultivator masters. That old immortal who went into the mountains and never came out.
Was at the legendary Nascent Soul stage.
The Thousand Beast Cliff is extremely hidden. If the core area can swallow even a nascent soul old monster, then me with my body severing stage cultivation wouldn't even be worth a toothpick. Looks like I have to go to that town first. Find a few local guides familiar with the edge terrain.
Brother, yeah, I'm full.
Shopkeeper, check please. Keep the change.
Thank you, sir. Take care, sir. Please be careful on the road.
Wine!
Sir, it is stormy outside. Please come inside. Would you like a meal or a room? What would you like to eat? Something hot. The kitchen can make it fresh.
I don't want food. I'm looking for someone. Look closely. Have you seen this old man in this inn?